independent because I'm a single mother. I've gone through and I've shared my stories on social media and all. So they see me as a very strong, independent woman. But behind closed doors, they don't know how I'm struggling, right? So whenever I have anxiety attacks, I do live because I need to put up that front. It's like a must. So when I put up that front, I start being jovial, I start laughing, and then listeners come in, viewers come in, we start talking and so on, right? Slowly my palpitation will die down.
That's good.
That's my coping mechanism actually. Even the simplest task will seem very, very difficult for us to do it.
True.
Especially when you're having the attacks.
Yeah.
As simple as going to have a shower. It's something that we do every day.
Correct.
But there are times where you know what? I just don't feel it today.
Bedtime stories with bedtime stories with bedtime stories with Side Wilson.
Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories SG. My name is Side Wilson, your host. And today I have a very special guest. And she's a very gorgeous lady. Her name is Emilia NATHASHA, or also known as Emi. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Thank you so much. You're our first female guest.
Oh wow. Yeah. I actually saw your previous episodes. Yeah, they were all guys.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I guess the viewers and the listeners would like to get to know you better. Maybe you can tell us more about yourself.
Okay. Alright, like Syed said, my name is Emi. You can call me Emi. Emilia is a bit too long, I guess. So Emi, I actually run a podcast myself.
Okay, cool.
But it's a Malay podcast lah.
Okay.
Mix of a bit of Malay English, very santai one lah. They say very relaxed one, very chill. So it's called Emi Cakap Pasal.
Emi Cakap Pasal. Emi talks about whatever the topics of the day.
Correct. So basically our podcast concentrates more on challenges in marriages, people going through divorce, the challenges, and of course the ups and downs of being a single parent, be it a single mother or single father. So we focus solely on those topics only.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, maybe later you can give us a link.
Of course.
Right? So that others may follow and we might get new fans and followers.
Yes, of course.
I mean, I like podcasts that that touches more on life. And how to deal with life's problem or that, rather than controversies and all that crap which is going on nowadays.
Correct. I mean, I for us we try to stay away from those.
Yeah.
So because me and my co-host Emma, both of us are single mothers. We've been through divorces and so on. So, we know the challenges, how tough it is to be a single mother with kids, and at that point of time, my kids were all still very small, very little. And then, all the challenges lah. And of course, it's also to bring awareness to the listeners that actually there are a lot of agencies out there that they can reach out to for help, be it emotional help, financial help, and so on. And the most important thing is to tell the listeners that they are not alone going through this.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes what we share, we don't know that it can actually be a light of hope for the listeners, right?
Yes, exactly. Sometimes someone might have the answer or the solution that you're looking for.
Correct.
That's like, even for me and my wife, we were invited to your podcast.
Correct. No, that was a talk show. So okay.
Sorry guys.
So basically Emi is currently on break.
Okay.
So while waiting for us to be back on air, anyway we're on Spotify.
Yeah.
So for us to be back on Spotify while waiting So I started my own on TikTok. That's where you came on board.
Yes.
So that one is a live show.
That's a live show.
There's a live show every Wednesday as well. Your podcast also every Wednesday, right? Release.
Our recordings on Wednesdays, but we release on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So so the other one is called Emi Pula Nak Cakap.
Okay.
So direct translation is now Emi wants to talk.
Okay.
So the podcast is Emi talks about, and then now it's Emi's turn to talk, something like that. And it's the same lah. We concentrate on the same topic. I'm concentrating on the same topic, and I'm doing this with another partner, Kanda Shelby. So it's Emi pula nak cakap with Kanda Shelby.
I see. So it's like a spin-off of Emi.
Correct. Yes. It's just that for Emi, it's a podcast. It's on Spotify. So as and when listeners can go in at their own time to go and listen. But for Emi pula nak cakap is a live show, so you have to be there to listen. So that one we are on TikTok, and it's on every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Okay, all right. So guys, if you're listening, do take note, right? Every Wednesdays at 9 p.m. First thing you do is just follow you on TikTok.
Correct,
Okay,
yes.
what's your TikTok account?
Emi pula nak cakap.
Oh, Emi pula nak cakap.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't use your own.
No. My one is a lot of nonsense crap with all my regular viewers and listeners.
Yeah. So it's Emi pula nak cakap. Later on,
Yeah.
you'll see the
Correct.
on the screen there.
I mean, you want to
somewhere.
follow me also can lah. It's Emi Alicia Kaylee.
Emi Alicia Kaylee.
But-
That's a mouthful. Emi Alicia Kaylee. Emi. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a mix of several names lah in my family.
Oh,
But
okay,
that one, if you all like to do a karaoke session with us,
Oh.
just very casual talks about everything and anything, just drop by my life as and when.
I mean, and if you like to sing, hang out, just have fun, no? Have
Right.
your own lepak session.
Correct.
By all means, follow
Yeah.
Emi on her personal account.
It's
right?
very chill, very chill.
Very
Very
chill.
chill.
All right. And there's another thing which I found out you were an actress at one point of time.
Oh my god. This one must be from you, right?
Yes,
Okay.
guys. Yes, if you especially to our Malay listeners or Malay viewers, if you watch Surya back in the late 90s, you might have recognized her.
Oh my God.
Or not, because she looks different. Right, she looks different. And incidentally, yesterday she was watching Soldadu 2. And then there's this one scene where you and Emilia went
Emilia
down the staircase of the what? Hotel Royal
Yeah, correct. We were at Royal Crown.
Royal Crown. No, the scene was at Royal Crown. And then there these two ladies, okay. I was like, okay, that's Emilia. Who's that? That is Kak Emi, you know them. I was saying, that's Kak Emi. No? Serious?
Yeah, I was half the size.
You are... I'm not going to say anything about that, right? Everyone was a particular
once that
size
lah.
back then.
Yeah.
Right? Malay call it zaman halus. Back in the days we were slightly smaller. Now, of course, prosperity,
Right.
life is much more nicer to us. But that was the first time I saw, oh, that is Emi. So, oh, okay.
What's that? Wow.
We call it
What's that? Wow.
the Mina days.
Oh my days.
But not the Mina rate. Okay, Mina days.
Mina and Mina Red different, guys.
Different. In Malays, Mina is a Malay chick. Mina rate is a whole different level.
Level.
Already. Yeah. So you were in that, and
Yeah.
I was also told that you were in the first season of Suladu as well.
Correct.
Okay. So after that, did you do any other acting?
Not in Singapore actually. Okay, so basically, my involvement in the industry, in the entertainment industry, started as early as I was about 7.
7.
Yeah.
Don't tell me Mak Yoyo or something.
Yes, I was in
Really?
Manuyo. I was one of the cats, but only for one season.
We have a legend here. We have Yaya.
Yeah, that time was still Yaya, not
Yaya.
Yaya yet, correct.
not
But
Yaya.
it's just one season lah. I know it was just a short season.
Yeah.
And
okay,
I think at that time Arwah Pak Mat was is he Arwah?
He's still around.
He's still around. Oh,
He's still,
tak
he's
boleh
still
only,
around.
yeah.
Masya Allah.
Anyhow only. Sorry,
Yeah, he's
whoever's
still
listening. Yeah, but I think that time Pak Mat was still was still
The host.
Yeah, the host.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there for a while, and then after that, Sayang Mona.
Sayang Mona with Sri Wayuni Jais.
Correct.
Right?
Kak Sri, that one, but that one extra lah, no califer, no, just one of the gang, one of the
One of the kids at that
one
point
of the
time.
yeah, one of the
Okay.
Gina lah, they say.
I was supposed to say that. No, okay,
Can
we say
right?
that.
Okay.
This is a podcast. Anyway.
Yeah. So and then after that Soldadu. So after Soldadu, I actually got offered in Malaysia.
Oh, All right.
So yeah, I was in Malaysia. I was in KL for about almost 10 years. In the filming industry.
So you start in but was it like drama or
Yeah,
movie?
because okay, most of the dramas that I acted in was on Astro and TV3, and I guess that's why it's very
TV3.
difficult because you don't get it here in Singapore, right?
In
The
Singapore,
channel.
no.
Yeah,
Unless you use that satellite thingy in the house or
correct. So
box,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
and only recently that they have Astro in Singapore.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. They
but
do.
during my time there wasn't any Astro, so I wasn't that recognized in Singapore for all
see.
my works in Malaysia. But
Okay.
one particular project that I did, I did some of the people in Singapore, when I passed by, it's like, hey, you are that one.
Okay.
That one was Aku Kaya.
Aku Kaya.
Yeah.
That's a TV series.
It's a VCD. At one point of time,
VCD.
there was a VCD era.
Aku Kaya, is it the one with Saiful Apek?
No, that's with Yasin Hamdan and Ilyas.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sorry, I don't really watch that much Malay movies. Only
okay.
horror ones.
Actually, neither do I.
Yeah, I can understand. Sometimes we cringe when we look at ourselves. Like,
Yeah. To be honest, until today, I still cringe listening to myself, even though I do podcasts and live shows.
That's why.
I don't like my own voice.
I was watching the first few VCs on the time stories. I was looking at myself. I look at my eyes. I got to wear sunglasses now. It's like, my God, I look that bad.
No, like you're looking good.
Just because I wear this. No, it's because I'm wearing this. Then it was like, this guy lack of sleep or what? It's like, too much sleep. That's more
Too
like
much
it.
sleep, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's more like it.
So yeah, I was in Malaysia for about almost 10 years. But my acting days in Malaysia was just also very it was short-lived. Then I got interested in behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I concentrated more on behind the scenes. I think I was in Malaysia acting for about only 2-3 years, and then I went to the production side.
Production side.
Yeah.
More challenges doing behind the
Correct.
scenes work.
It's more fun actually.
More fun, eh?
Yeah, it's more fun.
I see. Okay. And nowadays, what do you do? Apart from your live shows and your podcast and all that.
Okay, I actually run my own home-based business.
Okay.
I've been doing catering for the past 17 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it's called Red's Kitchen. People on Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook only actually, because I cook authentic Padang food.
Oh man.
So my customer base are mostly makcik-makcik, all those aunties. So aunties, my children say aunties use Facebook. I'm so sorry. That's what my children say, not me.
Actually, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. No, all the youngsters they're into TikTok.
Correct. Or even IG. At one
IG.
point of time it was IG and then now TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok. So Facebook is all our. I'm not gonna say it, but anyway, Anyway,
Yeah.
it's a different age group now.
Like I said, they say it's makcik-makcik, not me lah. I mean, and I'm also not a makcik.
But we still appreciate them for supporting
Of
us,
course, yeah.
And that's why we're still on the other platform. Even for
Correct.
my Daytime Stories SG is still on. I'm not going to bring it anywhere else, except for this podcast. We are on TikTok. But where Daytime Stories SG was born on Facebook, it will remain there.
Correct. Yeah, understood. So yeah, so my customer base is stronger in Facebook lah. So maybe people don't really see me on IG or TikTok, but yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
So 17 years counting.
Wow. And also, I do not know whether I should ask this. I mean, okay, both of us, we share one thing in common, is there's
Right.
a condition that we have.
Yep.
Maybe I don't know if you're okay to talk about it.
I am actually. I mean, I've been talking about it on my live. I've been talking about it on my podcast. So it's something that I discovered only recently.
I see.
I'm not medically diagnosed, no.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
But back in 2018, right, I started hearing voices. I couldn't sleep. I had very bad insomnia and then stuff like that. So when I went to the doctor asked me, what's my symptoms and all. And then when I told him my symptoms, he's like, oh, okay, this is, you're actually borderline depression. borderline depression. Then he gave me some medication lah. But at that point of time, I have a friend who has a daughter.
Okay.
Her eldest daughter is going through the same, and she is under medication. So she kind of told me what are the side effects of the medication. What are the side effects that happened to her daughter because of the medication.
Okay.
So when the doctor said that to me and gave me some medication, I didn't take at all. So I tried my very best to actually
you tried to go without medicine.
correct,
Without the
yes,
medications,
I tried.
Okay.
And then things just started turning differently. And then it got me thinking like, are you sure this is depression, But of course we'll go into that later lah.
Okay.
But yeah, so after that, only recently, I think about 5-6 months ago,
Okay.
it started again. That's where I discovered like, hey, I'm having anxiety attacks already now.
Oh man.
And it's actually no, this anxiety attack, it started like 2 years ago, but I didn't want to accept that it's anxiety attack. You know how the Malays always say, tak sedar hati like that, like
You have a
you're
bad
having
feeling about it,
palpitations, and then like, oh no lah, something's bad is going to happen. What is going to happen now? Why am I having this palpitation? I was just thinking of that.
Okay.
So it continued as and when until few months back, actually about 5-6 months back, I came across an article about anxiety. So I read about it, and then I went deeper and deeper and deeper, and then of course when you read this kind of articles, one thing will lead to another, and then how TikTok algorithm works. You suddenly get all of it appearing on your FYP. So the more I read, the more I realized, hey, I am actually going through all this. So that's why I say I'm not medically diagnosed, but I know I have it.
Right.
Because the symptoms are really bad. In fact, before I came here,
You're having
I had one attack because nowadays I refrain meeting new people.
Okay.
So if
I
let's
understand,
I refrain meeting new people. Like for example, I can actually make an appointment with you already, or not even new people, even normal friends. My old friends and all, like, hey, long time never catch up. Let's meet for coffee or what. Okay. What time? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 5.
Okay.
4:30 I'll cancel on them.
Okay.
You just don't feel like going out at all.
I see. Yeah.
Because when you go out, then they will ask you how's life, and then you start talking and the whole thing, right? So I didn't know that all this was signs of depression.
So you're having an episode before coming here. Now I'm starting to feel bad.
No lah.
No, just kidding.
But
We understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
So it's like, never mind, I have to do this. It takes a lot lah now to push myself to do this kind of things.
Correct. It's actually a struggle. I do
It
agree
is.
what you said. Even I myself, I have my medicines, but you can ask my wife. For the past more than a week, I didn't even take my medicine because I'm trying to suppress. The medicine is the last option, my last resort. Actually, my second last resort is another pill, which is like can put me to sleep.
Okay.
But the other two I'm supposed to take, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, at night. So I was like, okay, can I actually go through, go through my days without swallowing a pill? Because I don't want to rely too much.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm afraid I might get it, not say addicted, but you rely too much, you keep popping your pills.
Correct.
You never know.
You become dependent on it, and then
That's the word.
Dependent, and then after that, you will reach a certain point whereby the highest dosage also really don't work on you because your body is immune to it, right?
It's immune, and then it's like it's not working, man.
Yeah.
What am I going to do next? Then you start panicking and all
Correct.
that. I don't want that. When the first time I had an episode, I was like, what is going on with me?
Right.
People say that must be something to do with you going out for your paranormal outings and all that. I was like, okay. I'm about Malay would say kepala batu lah. I'm stubborn. Even my wife knows. I was like, it's nothing to do with paranormal because whatever it is right now, let's try medical means.
Right.
See whether there is something to do with my chemicals in my body, because to understand, as we get older, our chemicals in our bodies are imbalanced.
Correct.
Okay, we are not like how we were before. We can control our emotions. We can even shrug off any kind of feelings,
Right.
even like panicking or worrying about it. But then I start to worry. I start to worry for no reason. I start to feel fear for no reason. You know, when I look at her, in my mind, it's like telling me, you deserve this type of girl. She doesn't deserve you. It's like whatever the feeling is bringing me down.
Right.
It's bringing me down, and I became withdrawn. Sometimes she cook, I only eat a bit, which I feel bad about it. You know? And sometimes I eat a lot. I still feel bad about it because after I eat, I feel like eating Maggie now.
Oh yeah, you told me this. You told us this on our episode. Yeah.
You feel like, all of a sudden, I want to eat something else. You know, like, just to feed.
Right.
So what is going on with me? Until that point, I zoned out. Okay, I'm sharing with everyone. At that point, there's one time I zoned out. I was at the window, the bedroom window. I was standing. I was leaning forward. I'm staying on the 9th floor, but it looks like it's on the 2nd floor. In my mind, if I jump, I just land on my feet. That's it. I might have a bruise, but it's on the 9th floor.
Right.
And there's a voice saying, "Go ahead, try it out. Jump, jump."
Yeah.
No, but you know, you see Malay lah. Then she pulled me and said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "No, I'm just looking down." Then eventually I told her, I heard voices. The next day, we went to polyclinic. I told the doctor about it. Straight we go to the other hospital, which I cannot mention. Then the first visit, they gave me only pills to like suppress whatever it is, not to relax
calm
your
you
mind.
down, yeah.
Then came this year. This year, that's what was the last straw. This year, I was doing spring cleaning with her for Hari Raya. It's 3 days to Hari Raya. I was holding a knife, rusty knife. Then the voice, clear as how you're listening to me talking right now, right? Saying, "Try to cut yourself, slash your throat." My own voice.
Okay.
My own voice. I gave her the knife. Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
But it's good that you realize that, you know, that this thing is happening.
Yes, I do. I was shivering. I've never been so afraid. Never been so scared. I was like, what is going on? You know, am I going crazy? So many things. I even start to think that might be something supernatural. Is someone sending black magic or what?
Right.
But I was like, no, let's go to the doctor. So the next day we went to the hospital, and I was diagnosed with first stage of schizophrenia. They call it first stage because I'm already hearing voices. You know, they ask me, do you see anything else? I do see shadows and all that. That is, to me, it's normal. It doesn't really, it's not a threat. But hearing my own voice telling me to hurt myself, it's a threat already. It's a big issue already. Who knows? The next time you say, hurt her. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I do not want that. So, I was warded in the wellness clinic for 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks.
Right.
And then took medicine and all that. Alhamdulillah, I'm much more better. But I still got episode now and then. The voice, it didn't talk. It's like, hey. It's like trying to tell me it's still there. So whenever I heard that, only then I'll pop my pill and I'll rest. So now, for me, it's just like I just focus on what I'm doing. You know, thanks to Paracounters, we're having this podcast to actually get my mind off it.
Yeah, you have. I feel. I that one I agree. You have to get going. To get this thing off.
Yes.
Because the more well rested we are, right? You don't really have many activities to do and so on. That's why all this will come back.
Correct.
Like you start overthinking. So that was the same thing that happened to me a few months back. 5-6 months, right? I started like this anxiety attacks became more frequent. The anxiety attacks became more frequent, and then it's like, okay, this is not happening. Like even when I hear people talking loudly, got nothing to do with me, right? I'll get palpitations.
Okay, I understand.
And like you said just now, as we grow older, of course the chemistry, all the chemicals in our body and all starts to get imbalanced. You know, it's just like servicing a car lah. After 10 years, everything all koyak already, right? That's why must renew COE and so on, go workshop, all right. But it's the same. It's just that it's not. That is one factor. And the more I studied about this, right, it's actually what we are today is, of course, whether we have depression or not lah. We are what we are today because of our past experience, because of our journey in life. And when you say that back then when we were younger, can suppress lah, can forgo lah, don't care lah. But deep down inside, it has actually affected us.
It does.
So all these experiences or all this so-called trauma that we try to push away, I think it's all because it's being built up. And after many years, suddenly, you know what, your brain cannot take it, your mind cannot take it, your body cannot take it, then suddenly now it become anxiety, become depression. So it's actually a snowball of whatever has happened in our
Correct. Well, like,
years of
I mean,
life.
it's true what you say. Like, for myself, my friends know me as a very, not say down to earth. Like, it's like whatever happens, I just chill. But actually, they do not know it's eating me inside. I like to
Yeah,
bottle up.
correct.
I don't like to show. Back then, yes, I do show my temper and all that until I lose friends.
Right.
You know, people hate me for that. So I just like, okay, that's why I just keep quiet. Or just
but
take it with a
it's eating
smile.
you
And
inside.
it's, you know, all that accumulating.
Correct.
Now with all these things going on, start to go haywire.
Correct,
And
yeah.
so for me, these days, right, if anything that I find toxic, I just walk away. Okay, see you around. I'm not going to stay.
Right,
Have
right.
your fun. I'm
Correct,
going off.
correct, yeah.
I'm going to go back, go look at my toys, watch cartoon.
Oh yeah, that's one of your coping mechanism. Yeah, you shared with us.
That's why that's what we need as
Right.
well. You know, coping mechanisms and also support system.
Right.
That's why we have friends. I have a small. I'm sure you also have a small group of friends, right?
Right.
Small circle. It's true what they say. As you get older, your circle
The
is going
circle
to get
just becomes smaller. Yeah.
It's going to get smaller, and only those who understand you will be the ones in your circle.
Correct. I think as we get older, it's no longer about the quantity, but it's the quality of friends that you have.
Yes,
yeah?
is it?
I think that's very
the thing.
important.
It goes with age, lah. Once you get older, you start to appreciate, but you start to know that okay, I know this kind of person is a friend. So
Correct.
this one, for
This
for
one hi-fi
ha-has,
can lah.
you know, like, just for laughs and all that. Okay, you be
Correct,
there, but other than
yeah.
that, I don't think so. He or she will understand.
Correct.
So yeah, this is life, guys. This is life.
Correct.
So if you have anyone in your family or in your circle of friends are going through this, bear in mind, right? I'm sure you know your friends better. Okay, sometimes the first impression they might have, he or she is trying to get some attention.
Yeah, they always say it's drama. Wow, this one very drama lah. This one
very drama.
Want attention, correct?
Okay, find out why the person all of a sudden become so drama. Why the sudden change in attitude
Right.
and all that, and in behavior. Something must be wrong. You know, something must have triggered that person to turn into this different personality, something like that. You know, and never ever, especially to my Muslim friends, never ever pass judgment and say, oh, this one not enough faith, tak cukup iman.
Yeah.
Please, let me tell you guys right now, and I dare to say it. Okay, I don't like controversy, but I have to say it because this is the truth. Even someone who prays 5 times a week, read the Quran,
5 times a day.
5 times a day, sorry. You see lah. Prompter, what happened? Even someone who prays 5 times a day without fail, or even
Correct.
read the Quran diligently, can still go through.
Yes, definitely. In fact, after your episode, right, the one on the talk show, after your episode, the following week I invited an ustaz, right, and we spoke about depression and supernatural disturbance. Even the ustaz agrees that this depression has got nothing to do with faith at all.
Correct.
Nothing. Even if you listen to Mufti Meng, I don't know if I can mention this, but even if you listen to Mufti Meng's on YouTube, right? Even he said that if you see someone going through anxiety or depression, don't tell him to go and pray.
Exactly. I heard that one.
You heard that?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't tell him to go and pray. If he knows, he wouldn't be like that.
Correct.
That person wouldn't be like that. No, so I think like you said lah, bang, I believe that a good support system is very, very important. So to whoever that's listening right now, if you have someone who is going through this, please do not judge. I think as human, I think this is natural human reaction.
Yes.
The first thing we do is we judge.
Correct.
Right? Don't.
Correct.
Because this thing is really very shitty to go through this, you know. I'm so
is.
sorry about my language, but it's really effed out lah.
It's effed up, you know. It's like,
Right.
I mean, that person is crying out for help, and
Right.
yet, you know, people will say, just brush him or her off. This one needs attention lah. Don't
Correct.
Don't
And then
bother.
another one, no, people like to say, don't overthink lah.
Exactly. Don't overthink. Your life or my life we're talking about right now. Don't overthink. You know.
If I can do that, you think I'll be like that now? You get what I mean?
don't overthink and act stupid lah. What are we supposed to do?
Correct.
Because we are trying hard. For us, what we're going to, we are struggling every day.
Right.
We might be smiling, might be laughing with you guys and all that, but God knows what's happening in our mind,
Right.
in our hearts. The battles that we have to go through day after day. People are waking up and say, "Thank God I'm alive." To some of us, oh my God, it's gonna be another day, another episode.
Yeah.
What am I gonna go through today?
Correct.
So
is it coming back? Am I gonna have any attacks today?
Exactly. Even till now, whenever I woke up, as long as I'm next to her, and I'm fine. At least I don't. Before that, I woke up only. I need my pills because I need to make sure the rest of the day I'm fine.
Yeah.
Now that I'm fine. Okay, then find the time to pray. Of course, faith does. It keeps you strong.
Right.
Right. If you can try your best to turn back to God. Whatever faith you're going through, lah. I mean, my listeners are.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not only Malays, right?
Right.
So try your best. Turn to your faith. Other than that,
And I think nowadays this is quite. There's a lot of information out there about this.
Yes.
Reach out for help. Don't
Correct.
be afraid. Don't be shy.
Correct.
The best way is to reach out for help. Really.
Reach out.
Reach out.
I have a good friend who's already to the point of almost wanted to commit suicide. I mean, do you want someone to go through that?
Yeah.
And actually do it. Don't wait. Okay, don't wait. If he needs help, he or she needs help, talk to her or him or
Right.
whoever it is.
Correct.
Because nowadays, nowadays mental health is in the light.
Right.
Then it's not.
That's why I say information is everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's well accepted also, I guess.
Yes, it is. So just do look out for your friends and your families. They're going through it. Help them out if you can.
Yeah, there's a lot of help also out there. There's a lot of resources. In fact, to be honest, I just signed up this morning.
Oh, okay.
For a course on coaching and counseling and coaching course for mental wellness.
I see.
Because for me, I feel that if I learn more about this, it could help me, and at the same time, I'm certified to help others. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like for you, and that day when in our talk show, right, you mentioned that your coping mechanism is all the vintage toys.
Yes.
Right? The 80s,
Yes.
90s, all the old toys. Like for me, it's doing live. To be honest, every time you see me on live, at certain time, right? Like it's not at irregular timings.
Yeah.
I'm actually having an attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually having an
You're
attack.
having an.
Yeah,
Okay.
because for me is, you see, people on social media especially, they know that they see me as someone very strong, very independent, because I'm a single mother. I've gone through and I've shared my stories on social media and all. So they see me as a very strong, independent woman. But behind closed doors, they don't know how I'm struggling, right? So whenever I have anxiety attacks, I do live because I need to put up that front. It's like a must. So when I put up that front, I start being jovial, I start laughing, and then listeners come in, viewers come in, we start talking and so on, right?
Yeah.
Slowly my palpitation will die down.
That's good. I mean,
So that's my coping mechanism actually.
you okay, apart from going out and meeting people, at least is in the comfort of their own home.
Correct, yeah.
And they get to visit you through your
Correct,
life and
yeah.
keep you company and all that, which is good.
Because people who go through this, for listeners out there who is not aware, even the simplest task will seem very, very difficult for us to do it.
True.
Especially when you're having the attacks.
Yeah.
As simple as going to have a shower. It's something that we do every day.
Correct.
But there are times where you know what, I just don't feel it today. Right?
It does. I mean, when
Yeah.
when I was going through that and still am, I really draw. I mean, if you guys follow me on Facebook, right? I've yet to update any stories because whenever I wanted to draw, it's like, I'll stare at the paper, then I'll try to think of something, then I just like, maybe I'll do it later lah.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. End up nothing.
Correct.
Because once you're withdrawn, right, it's like you can't be bothered. People think that when you rest, that's where this thing will
It will calm you down, it will subside and everything.
No, we'll end up sleeping.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Even nowadays, back then I can just scroll away all the way to 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Now I scroll a bit only, put the phone down, then I hug my wife.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to be
Because
KO'd.
it's very tiring. Because it has got something to do. Because I always believe between mental, what do you call that? Because between physical and mental, mental is more tiring.
Yeah.
It's more tiring. I rather carry stuff, do delivery or what. It's not as tiring as work that has got to do with your mental. So I think that's what we're going through. I can sleep the whole day also. Wake up, go toilet, drink water and sleep. I don't even think about food. I can go on for 2-3 days, like that. But there are times where food is my comfort.
Yeah, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Macam, like until my daughter sometimes say, Mother, you okay? Say, why? You've been eating a lot, food is life. I just tell them that. Food is life. Yeah, but it's actually comfort. You're not hungry, you just want to eat. But there are days where you don't feel hungry or you just want to lepak and sleep and
we just forget that we don't need food. I actually need to eat, man. I just sleep. That's it. We'll be in la la land, wake up, and then after sleep again. That's how it is, guys. That's how it is. You won't know until you go through it.
Yeah. So don't judge, Don't judge.
All right. So now we already got to know you.
Yeah.
I've got to know you. And well, this is really interesting. We might have a part 2. But actually part 2 is where most of you viewers are waiting for, and that is the ghost stories.
Right.
And Emilia has plenty of stories based on the experience and what she went through, and maybe there's one secret that you guys do not know, but she will share with us. So stick around for part 2, and who knows, I get to draw maybe one of the entities that you saw right here live on Bedtime Stories SG. See you soon. Stick around.
Tales of fear in the absence of light. What they saw, now we reveal. Sketch the shape of what they feel. Bedtime stories, don't close your eyes. Truth walks in a stranger's disguise. One more tale, one more scream. Draw the shadow from their dream. They saw it, they felt it. Now we bring it to life. This is Bedtime Stories.